Hello everybody, welcome to the Medyo Serious Talk Show with me, Red Oliero. I am joined here by former Senator Laila De Lima, aka Manay Laila. I address to you now as Manay Laila. Welcome. I hope you are enjoying your freedom.
Oh yes, certainly. Certainly, Red talaga namang no substitute
No,
for freedom.
there
Yeah.
has to be some sort of, because you were there for 2,000 at almost 2,500 days.
Yes, 2,454
Oh
days.
my God.
Mm.
It's worse than I thought. 2,000. So, that's almost 7 years.
Yes.
Um, nung nakulong ka, not to really give you any kind of sort of PTSD or anything, pero nung nakulong ka, wala pang pandemic. So, gano'n na siya katagal, guys. It was 3 years before the
Yes,
lockdown.
yes. I was not yet a senior citizen.
Oh my,
I turned senior citizen
grabe.
inside jail.
And then yun yung I think what people don't put into perspective, no?
Mhm.
Apart from the fact na hindi ka naman talaga guilty, you are
Yes.
very much innocent, so that's another layer na mahirap. The other layer is you are there and parang the jail is kind of like a different kind of jail, no?
Mhm,
Parang
mhm.
you were stripped from a lot of usual
Oh yes.
luxuries ng mga ibang prisoners, di ba?
Yes.
You didn't have a phone, you didn't have gadgets, you didn't have TVs
Exactly.
and everything.
Walang aircon,
Wala
walang
aircon.
shower,
Oo.
walang ref.
Yes.
So all of those are considered contrabands
Yeah.
under the regulations ng PNP Custodial Center.
They must really like you for that special treatment.
Okay, pwede naman, I can say,
Yeah.
Red, na yung living condition ko doon, well, it's livable.
Yeah.
My condition there was livable in the sense na kung i-compare mo naman doon sa mga ordinary jails natin, lalo na yung mga city jails na
Yeah.
grabe yung
Yeah.
congestion,
Congestion. Oo.
na nag-ano, para silang mga sardinas doon
Yes.
pag natutulog,
Oo.
may mga schedule sila na ako kasi I was all alone
Yeah.
in a big compound
Mm.
but a small quarters.
Okay.
Pero yun nga, even if I was deprived of yung mga yon, yung
Mm.
mga gadgets na yon for almost 7 years, I have naman the luxury of having books.
Okay.
Allowed naman ako na hindi nila yan kino-confiscate. They
yeah.
do some random inspection of all the reading materials na mga pinapapasok sa akin ng galing sa staff ko.
Wow, okay.
Pero walang censorship.
Yeah.
So I had all kinds of books because I had all the time to read,
Mm.
aside from the fact that I had all the time to pray.
Yeah.
And then nag-develop na rin ako doon ng small garden.
Oh, wow.
Kasi nga it's
Okay.
a compound
Yeah.
para part of my activities
Yes.
every day because I have to do something every day. Mahirap yung idle yung mind
Exactly.
mo.
Oo.
Susceptible ka to depression
Yes.
and mga negativism.
Oo.
So ganun ang ginawa ko. I make sure that every day meron akong strict daily routine
Yeah.
na talagang sinusunod ko.
Mm.
Physical work, mental work, writing, lahat handwriting na lang
Yeah.
kasi wala nga akong gadget.
Oo.
Lahat sinusulat ko, yung mga draft reso, draft bills,
Yeah.
and then mga corrections ko sa mga drafts, mga sulat ko
Wow.
sa loved ones,
Still
sa mga
working.
friends, yung mga letters ko, birthday greetings,
Yeah.
mga letters of condolences sa mga namamatayan.
Yeah.
Puro yun handwriting.
Oo.
And as I said, walang censorship sa ganun. Napapalabas ko
Okay.
yung mga handwritten
Good.
communications.
Oo.
So I consider myself more fortunate
Yes.
than the ordinary detainees. Pero ganun nga, talagang far from the comforts
Oh,
of
yeah.
my home.
Oo.
Kasi wala nga yung mga yon, yung mga gadgets na yon. Imagine, wala kang cellphone.
Wala talaga.
Talaga.
It,
So,
it was so intense because during the campaign when
mm-mm.
people were advocating for your release, ako mismo or some of other like volunteer artists, we also did some posts to
Yes.
to advocate for that. And then I would speak to your attorney, si Attorney Dino,
Yes.
and then he would tell me na, oh, natuwa si Miss Laila sa message mo.
Mm-mm.
And then I'm like, tapos sabi niya parang, we wrote it down
Yeah.
on paper because we can't show them the video. So like,
Yes.
parang, what do you mean? So ako, doon ako namulatan na parang it's not even publicized or people didn't know the conditions that you were in.
Mm-mm.
And you compared it to like other people din sa city jail, syempre.
Mm-mm.
Ang intense nung bright side niyo, mama, because in a way then I have to commend you for that because parang you even thought of the other people in worse situations at a time na you were already unjustly serving time for some reason, di ba?
Yes,
Yeah.
much as I would want,
Yeah.
I have to tell you, much as I would want to demand for certain privileges,
Yeah.
di ba? Yung ano man lang ako,
Kahit senadora ka.
bigyan man,
Di ba?
senadora pa ako, bigyan man lang ako, i-allow man lang ako ng kahit yung cooler lang,
Yeah.
ganon, yung mga ganyan.
Oh.
And then, I even tried, actually I tried asking for a stove.
Yeah.
Kasi nga, I wanted to cook
Yeah.
instead of
Just heating your food.
eating.
Microwave lang, di ba?
Oh,
Oo.
I wanted sana stove, pero
Yeah.
it was denied. So we settled for a small microwave.
Okay.
Kung doon ko rinireheat.
Oo.
Kasi yung pagkain ko, dinideliver lang every morning
Yeah.
from my house.
Wow, okay.
Hindi ko kasi tinatanggap yung food sa custodial center. Not for anything else.
Yeah.
Hindi naman ako choosy.
Oo.
Pagdating sa pagkain, I can eat anything edible.
Yeah.
Kaya lang, on advice of my friends, for security or safety reasons, wag
Yeah.
ko daw tatanggapin.
Tama, tama.
So, ang nangyari, galing talaga sa bahay ko,
Yeah.
sa nagluluto sa bahay. So, pero once lang nila dinideliver, sa umaga lang. So, I needed the microwave
Yeah.
to reheat
Yes.
yung lunch ko, yung dinner ko.
Yeah.
Yung ganon. So, much as I would want to demand sana certain
Oo.
privileges, lalo nang I was a senator then, iniisip ko yung mga less fortunate.
Oh my.
And
Oo.
I parang ayaw ko talagang magpa-special treatment.
Yeah.
So ganun ang naging mindset.
But that's a very, very solid message that's coming across na, and I hope people would also, read up on that. You have a very concise article about it sa Amnesty, di ba? And just to touch up on that and reading about yung conditions, how you also kind of like found ways to pass time because nag-alaga ka ng mga stray cats doon
Yes.
and everything.
Yung
Nag-uwi
pa.
ka ba?
5.
5?
Pero yung alaga ko doon sa custodial center, more than 20.
Wow, okay, ang dami.
And they were such a great help,
Yeah,
and they kept my sanity intact.
yes.
Kasi lalo na nung pandemic,
Mm.
several months, total lockdown.
Yeah.
Not even my family could visit, not even my lawyers, not even yung spiritual advisors ko.
Yeah.
Pwede lang doktor kung
Oo.
kailangan. Di ba? And then, once lang pumupunta sa compound ko yung mga guards na nagde-deliver ng pagkain and other supplies.
Yeah.
They would stay there for a few minutes to deliver.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the day,
Oo. Wala mag-isa
wala
ka.
na.
It's an isolation.
Wala na akong nakikitang human being.
Yeah.
A living creature.
Oo.
Except the cats.
Oo.
Kaya malaking bagay sila sa akin. So, alam mo, nung palabas na ako nung November 13, 2023, na nag-grant ako ng bail,
Yeah.
so provisional liberty, biyak ako.
Wow.
Nung palabas na ako dun sa gate ng custodial center. Kasi mixed feelings ako noon eh.
Yeah.
I was of course very happy, very ecstatic na finally I regained freedom.
Yes.
Pero nalungkot din ako, naiyak ako, dahil I could not bring all of them.
Oo.
Hindi ko kaya
Yeah.
also to bring them. Kasi lalo nang may mga aso ako sa bahay. And they hate cats.
Yes, yes.
So I could only bring 5 of them.
Mm.
Yung mga so-called favorites ko na mga katabi ko pag natutulog.
Wow.
Kahit maliit yung aking kama doon.
Oo.
Tumatabi sila sa akin. So they're so dear to me.
Yeah.
So inuwi ko sila. Although yung isa,
Mm.
out of the 5, sa first night pa lang, umalis.
Naglayas.
Naglayas.
Oo.
Nanibago.
Nanibago sa
Sa
environment.
environment.
Oo.
And we were looking for her. Her name was Duchess.
Oo.
We were looking for her. Hindi na namin nakita. So mga ganon.
Mm.
Yung, they meant a lot to me,
Yeah, of course.
the
Oo.
cats. And then I learned to appreciate talaga small things na mga you tend to oversee,
Yeah.
to ignore.
Because you have so much time to
So,
look at every detail. in
Yeah,
your life,
whereas
yeah.
before talaga time
Oo,
was
ang daming input.
time
daming
was
ano, yeah.
very costly commodity,
Yeah.
di ba? Yung gano'n na, yung pag umuulan nga, lalo na pag malakas, doon ako sa door ng quarters ko, titingnan ko talaga yung rain na yan. I will observe the rain.
Oo.
Yung gano'n. And
Yeah.
then yung mga birds in the morning, they assemble also
Yeah.
in my compound. So binibigyan ko rin sila, pinapakain ko rin sila. Ay, di ko naman ginagawa yun dati. Yung mga ganon. And
Tama.
even gardening,
Oo.
hindi ko rin yung ginagawa. So, bigla ako naging plantita
Mm.
while in detention. So, to me, those are blessings.
Yeah.
So, pag ganon, even if ganon kang kinuha talaga yung kalayaan mo,
Mm.
but there are blessings in solitude.
Yes.
That's,
It's very,
diba?
that's a very, very positive way of looking at
Mm-mm.
everything. So,
Mhm.
again, I really commend you for that. And then, after you gained your freedom, parang sandali lang, no? You took what, like, ilang weeks lang?
So, 2 weeks lang ata yun. Ready. Ang akala ko ay more private time.
Oh, was it because parang you felt like you were compensating for lost time or talagang ganoon lang talaga how you
Well,
you
it just
wanna-
happened na ang dami ko ng mga naging engagement, lalo na yung mga interviews,
Yeah.
na mahirap naman i-decline.
Yeah.
Kasi akala ko nga I would have more time with my family. At,
I mean,
catch
nobody's
up.
gonna take that against you if you decide to.
Catch up, to
Yeah.
really catch up. Pero nangyari yun yung pasunod-sunod yung mga ano. And then they were all very curious
Yeah.
to hear my
Of
story.
course.
Yung mga ganon. So pinagbigyan ko nung mga una,
Yeah.
endless na. Endless na yung invitations. So ganon na. So nasira nga yung aking daily routine. Ibang-iba na.
Iba, mabilis na ulit.
Mabilis na uli yung buhay ko.
Now you're facing Duterte and company dito sa mga Quadcom meeting. You're sitting right beside him. What goes on to your mind kapag ganyan?
Well, unang-una, medyo nagulat ako na pagdating ko doon. Kasi it was actually a short notice, that hearing. Kasi di ba it was supposed to be canceled na?
Yes.
In-announce na nila
Uh-uh.
na ika-cancel nila yun to 21, November 21. Dahil may mga i-vet pa daw silang mga new witnesses.
Yeah.
Pero nung pag-announce nila, bigla namang sinabi nitong si Sal Panelo na parang dinidare sila na, natatakot kayo pala yung takot, something like that. So na-challenge naman yung Quad.
Okay.
Kaya they again said na matutuloy. So they just called the night before.
Yeah.
Ganon din ata dun sa mga ibang resource persons. So biglaan lang. And then pagdating ko doon, mas nauna naman ako kay former president. Nakita ko yun, yung nameplate ko, katabi nung nameplate niya. So sabi ko, okay lang. Tingnan na lang natin kung ano. Kasi sa Senate, no, the Senate hearing, you remember, meron isa na nasa gitna namin. So, at least hindi talaga kami tabing-tabi. But sa Quadcom, magkatabi kami. And then, ganun pa yung nangyari na, that gesture of his, clenched fist. Actually, I didn't see that. Because I was facing the Quadcom chairpersons.
Hindi ka nag-react.
Kasi kaka-respond ko pa lang dun sa tanong nila. And then, people started texting me. Did you see that? Did you see that? What? So, they send the video. Saka ko lang nalaman na ganun pala ginawa niya. And then, ginawa rin niya yung halos ihampas niya yung mikropono kay Senator Trillanes na nag-react nga si Senator Trillanes. So, that was really very rude of him, rude of the former president, and so childish.
Yes.
So, I call it bankruptcy of decency.
Yes.
Ganun ang tawag ko doon. Para siyang,
bata.
Parang bata.
Yeah.
Very unbecoming.
It's totoo, very unbecoming of a former head of state.
Former head of state.
So, and with a daughter na VP, di ba? So,
Kaya ganyan. The high sense of entitlement.
Oh my God.
Na she can afford to skip hearings.
Yes.
Yung mga ganon. And then she can afford to get away with it na hindi siya nag-take ng oath.
Yeah.
What an attitude is
nga
that?
eh.
Diba? Nasanay kasi sila.
Yeah.
Na talagang mga hari na sila of their kingdom in Davao City. Na halos hindi sila kini-question ng mga ginagawa nila. Na they thought they could do it also on the national level. In the same manner that they did yung mga killings, yung Davao model, in-apply din nila nationwide.
So, it's wild kasi there's so much, I don't know kung hubris or
it's hubris.
Okay, it's hubris, but also ang weird na there's a lot of admission of things. I call it things now because there's so many things, 'di ba? And it's all hindi siya ma-categorize into something. There's so many things. Marami siyang sinabi rin na names, marami siyang inamin na crimes. And hearing that, and knowing na ikaw yung, I would use the term pinagtripan,
Mhm.
na made an example of because you're going
Yes. Yes.
against him for all those crimes that you were supposed to be saying. Di ba parang,
Mm-mm.
how do you feel na may admission ng guilt bigla doon? Did you feel relieved?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I was relieved that, ayan na.
Oo.
Yung hinihintay natin.
Yes.
I was telling myself.
Oo.
Kasi yung iba doon, dati na niyang sinasabi.
Yes.
Although meron siya mga bago na
Oo.
mga sinabi.
Tapos binabawi
But
nila,
for the
dinajoke
first
daw, ganun.
time,
Yeah.
under oath.
Yes.
And that's binding.
Yes, exactly.
Mahirap na siyang makalusot doon
Yeah.
Hindi na niya pwedeng sabihin. Just like what, again, Sal Panelo said the next day. He was
Siyempre,
just
they try to spin it
joking.
around. Yeah. Oo.
Ganun-ganon na
Yeah.
lang. Hyperbole,
Oo.
mga ganun-ganon.
Oh, he has
How
a sense
can-
of humor.
How can you say that these are jokes
Yeah.
when ang daming sumunod?
Oo.
Yung mga kapulisan, sinunod.
Oo.
Yung mga death squads, sinunod. Yung mga
Exactly.
kill niya.
Yeah.
But that was really something big. Doon pa lang sa Senate,
Oo.
maganda na yon kasi I'm sure ICC is monitoring.
Oh, yeah.
So additional evidence yan
Yeah.
to strengthen the case kasi advanced stage na yung ICC investigation. So lalong napalakas ngayon.
Mm.
So yung ganun. But you would also notice, Red, na meron din mga inconsistencies pa rin.
Yes.
Sa dami ng mga sinasabi niya, meron din mga hindi mo na maintindihan kung ano ba talaga. Kasi, for example, okay, di ba, he was daring ICC.
Yeah.
Dapat dito kayo bukas. I will
Oo.
submit myself to you. Kung hindi, ako pupunta doon.
Oo.
Kailangan ko lang ng pamasahe. He was daring, ganon.
Yeah.
And then after a while, on the same hearing sa Quadcom, he said, he's not recognizing the jurisdiction of the ICC. So,
Yeah.
when you say na magsusurrender ka, that means you are recognizing the jurisdiction of the ICC. The second point of inconsistency, yung waiver.
Mm.
Di ba gano'n, ang yabang niya, nasasampalin niya si Senator Sonny Trillanes dahil nga pipirma siya
Oo.
ng waiver. And that mayat-maya, binawi niya by saying, hindi pala pwede kasi joint account namin ng wife ko.
Yeah. Oo.
So what kind of ano is that? Yung...
It's such a, parang ano siya parang, hindi mo maintindihan kung, kasi parang iniisip ko, it can't be na, baka strategy ba nila to have them go there and ramble and admit all of these things na parang parang madali naman masyado, parang ganon. So I feel like parang, sige, magsalita ka ng mga inconsistent stuff like that and then we'll use it to be, to say na parang, okay, none of the things that you say are now true because, di ba, ginulo mo yung truth parang ganon.
It could be partly strategy, but partly really just being himself.
Yes. Oo.
He's just being consistent sa kanyang mga style.
Yeah.
Na, yung mga nang brabraso, nang bubuli, nagyayabang because of the hubris. And then, that's it. Paano-ano. But it doesn't realize na kahit anong sabi niya, kasi paulit-ulit niya yung sinasabi yun, di ba? Both sa Senate and sa Quadcom na, I take full and complete moral and legal responsibility. Kahit ba ilang beses niya yan banggitin, na he's taking full responsibility, that will not absolve the others.
Tama.
The police officers, the police generals, including Senator Bato, the former PNP chief.
Lahat ng pinangalanan niya.
Na mga
Pinangalanan, tinuro.
Akala ba niya because of that siya na aako ng lahat?
Oo nga.
Malilibre
Hindi
na
naman
yun.
pwede yun, di ba?
Hindi.
Oo. Yeah.
Magiging pa rin sila, responsible and accountable and liable unless they turn state witness and qualified sila as state witnesses. Otherwise, kakasuhan din sila.
Yeah.
Whether sa ICC o dito.
Yeah. And so, parang doon, dahil medyo engot ako katulad ng ibang tao sa mundo. So, when you are summoned to be in the Quadcom hearing, does it come with, ano ba dapat siya? Is it a mandate that you have to be there and face your oppressors? Or tipong may option ka naman na not to appear and then
I feel
let
it's
it
my
unravel?
moral duty.
Okay,
I'm no longer with the Senate.
Yes.
I'm no longer with the government.
Yes.
But I received an invitation.
Oo.
And I'm aware of the fact that if you decline an invitation with no justifiable reason, with no just cause, they can actually cite you for contempt.
I see.
May ilan-ilan ng mga resource persons na sinasite nila for contempt. And then, katulad ni Harry Roque, 'di ba? Yung in another committee.
Nagtatago.
Nagtatago na
Yeah.
siya because he's been cited for contempt.
Yes.
And since hindi niya sinagot, yung pinapa-show cause siya,
Yeah.
dahil nagtago na siya, nag-issue na ng warrant of arrest.
Yeah.
Katulad din ng mga DepEd officials.
Yeah.
Yung sa confidential funds ni VP Sara, pinapa-aresto na rin sila kasi they're not appearing. Is dun sa committee. Di ba ganun din dyan? So I might be cited for contempt if I don't have any reason. But that's not my main concern. My main concern, as I said, I feel na since I know things, I know many things about the DDS and about the EJ case, because in my then capacity as CHR chairperson and also as the then chairperson of the Senate Committee on Justice and Human Rights, although tinanggal ako noon after several hearings, after 3 hearings, after I presented si Edgar Matubato, tinanggal naman ako ng mga kasamaan ko, the majority of them. So I felt that it's my moral duty to the people to tell them what I know. Kung ano yung mga itatanong sa akin, sasagutin ko kung kaya kong sagutin based on my own recollection of things, of facts, of evidence, and the records that I have now based on the investigations I did noon. So it's more of a moral duty. Wala naman talagang strict legal mandate because I'm no longer holding any government post. But as a private citizen and as a former official of this country, it's my moral duty.
I have to ask though, but weren't you kind of like intimidated doing that, knowing na what kind of damage they've done to your life already because you were doing the same thing? I mean, no one would put it against you na, okay, this person was in jail for 7 years, nang inosente siya. They could pretty much do that again kung ano
At may role din sila doon sa
oo.
pagpakulong sa akin. Naisip ko na yan, Red, of course.
I mean, the daughter's still vice president.
Yes, naisip ko na talaga yan na, you know, why would I go there?
Yeah.
Na noon, ganun ang ginawa nila sa akin. Sa Senate nga, tinanggal ako as a Senate, as a chair of the committee. And then sa House of Representatives, remember that hearing? Yung supposedly on the Bilibid drug trade. But they concentrated on me.
Oh, yeah.
They concentrated on my personal life.
Oh my God,
They
grabe yan.
slut-shamed me.
Yes.
Alam niyo naman kung ano nangyari doon. So some of them, in fact, hindi ko na lang papangalanan, some of them nandun sa Quad Committee. Na part din sila nung committee na yon on justice.
Okay.
Na ng Bilibid drug trade, na ako actually yung target. Just to shame me, just to vilify me as a prelude doon sa filing of cases and arresting me later. Di ba? So naiisip ko yan. Pero when I started weighing, ano ba talaga ang mas maano sa akin? Sabi ko yung okay na sa akin yon na ganun ang ginawa na sa akin nila yon dahil at that time, grabe pa yung influence ni Mr. Duterte. And that's why, as you said kanina, kaya ito ginawa sa akin to make an example out of me. Para yung iba, lalo na yung mga politiko, matakot na rin.
Tama.
To oppose his violent
pretty effective,
violent war on drugs. At ganun nga nangyari. Konting-konti lang ng mga public figures yung nagsalita rin against the war on drugs. So, inano ko na yun, naintindihan ko naman kung bakit ganun ang ginawa nila because of the power, the control, the influence of and the kind of person he is. That he is really a very vindictive person. Pinipersonal niya lahat yan. Everything with him actually is personal eh. If you notice, yung maski mga official policies niya stem from personal. Yung pagkaka-anti-US niya is also stem from some personal experience of his. So, ganun na lang inisip ko na parang in weighing up those things, those two things, whether to appear or not to appear dahil may mga ginawa sila sa akin noon, and to appear because of my duty, mas para sa akin, mas mataas yung timbang ng moral duty.
That's such a great sense of duty, ma'am. Sobrang intense na. Sorry. Ang tawag doon, when we see you there, a lot of people, parang sometimes, pag nanonood kayo ng mga quad committee, we forget, you know, what really happened, what transpired. You're there, you're beside Duterte. As in like, probably like a arm's reach away, no? Oh, 'di ba? So parang dun lang sa setting na yun, parang ewan ko ba kung na-desensitize na yung mga tao. Kasi kahit ako parang na pinapanood ko siya, nakalimutan ko, ay nga pala siya pala yung nagpakulong sa kanya for 7 years na inosente siya, no?
Mhm.
People, I think, underestimate what kind of like, not even just courage, but also yung pagtitiis mo sa pagtitiis mo sa taong yun, no? Or 'di ba parang you have to have some sort of level of parang resistance towards
I
that.
prepared myself mentally and
Yeah,
psychologically, yung psyche ko.
yeah.
In the same manner na I attended all the hearings
Mm,
ng tatlo kong drug cases.
mm,
I attended all the hearings. And every time before I go to the hearing, sinapsyche ko na yung sarili ko
yeah.
na you have to control yourself.
Oo.
Kasi ang hirap, Red, na
Yeah.
nandun ka, merong nagte-testify na nagsisinungaling,
Oh,
na gusto mong
and
batuhin.
a very
Kung meron ka ng
brash,
baril,
alam
gusto
mo
mong
yun?
barilin.
Mismo, mismo.
Yung ganon. So,
Oh,
but I have to control myself kasi iko-contempt ako ng court.
yeah.
If I react
Tama.
violently or otherwise.
Oo.
Diba? So, ganun din. So, sinike ko rin yung sarili ko sa mga ganyang hearings na, ano ka lang, calm ka lang, and just do what you can share.
Oo.
Just say whatever you can share
Mm,
with the committee.
mm,
Yung ganun lang.
yeah.
Huwag mo na munang isipin yung mga nangyari sa'yo dati, yung
Oo.
mga ginawa sa'yo dati.
Grabe.
Ganun na lang, psyche.
Oo, pero but it's easier said than done, no?
Yes, it is.
Dapat ano
Mhm.
ata ang sunod yung libro na nasulatin is about passiveness and ano being stoic,
Yeah,
everything.
kailangan eh.
Ikaw ang reyna ng nonchalant. So
Wala pa.
mag-1 year anniversary pa lang kayo.
Actually, nag-anniversary na, 1 year na.
Okay.
November 13, yung temporary liberty,
Yeah.
November 13. Kasi yung
Okay.
complete, full, and
Yes.
unconditional liberty was June 24
June
of
24.
this year.
So,
Pero yung provisional liberty, nag-1 year anniversary na ako.
but I would say, since June, technically, yun yung total freedom mo.
Oo.
Only a few months, nasa Quadcom ka na, and then, you're running, tama ba?
Yeah,
Oo.
sa party list.
Party
ML.
list, or
Yes.
sa ML party list.
Mhm.
So, was this something na iniisip mo while you were incarcerated na tipong pag nakawala ako dito, I will be a public servant right away?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. To be honest, I didn't intend to rejoin either government
Yeah.
or
Everybody would understand.
elective post.
Oo.
Talaga, even Senate, ganyan.
Okay.
Ang pinakaplano ko lang was to resume my private law practice,
Mm.
my specialization before I joined the government post was election law,
Mm.
election law practice, and resume my teaching
Mm.
in College of Law.
Mm.
In fact, last SEM, I already taught in the Jocno Tanyada Law School of De La Salle, dun sa BGC. Co-teacher kami ni Dean Chel Jocno sa Human Rights Law. Pero this SEM, I had to stop. Kasi nga, nung inaccept ko na yung sa akin ng party list, ML, I didn't really plan any of this. Kasi nung after nakalaya ako nung November, our party president, LP party president, si Congressman Edsel Lagman, because they were convincing me to run. Nung una sa Senate, but I was saying no, wala, hindi pa ako prepared because I need to rebuild my life from scratch.
Yes.
Sa ginawa sa akin,
Oo.
lalo na yung reputation.
Oh, yeah.
So, sabi naman ni Kong Edsel Lagman, whether or not you're running, I advise you to go around the country and narrate your story directly to the people. So I started accepting engagements, kahit mga out of town, lalo na sa mga schools and universities, and I would always share my story. Yung mga nangyari sa akin sa detention, kasama na yung sa hostage taking, kinikwento ko
Grabe.
yun. And the audience are all eyes talaga, or all ears and eyes kapag nagkwento ako. Kaya lang, sa pag-iikot ko, ang dami rin lumalapit sa akin. Ma'am, hindi ba kayo tatakbo ulit for Senate? But Senate lang yung binabanggit nila.
Yeah.
So sabi ko, hindi ako prepared. Saka really red, nung tinitingnan ko rin nga yung sa Senate, yung chances ko sa Senate, malabo.
Malabo eh.
Kasi masikip.
Oh, yeah.
Alam mo naman, grabe ang
Grabe yung sunod.
tapos yung mga surveys.
Ang intense.
Tingnan mo naman kung mga sino naman dyan sa
Yeah.
top 12. Nahihirapan pa ngang pumasok sila
Yeah.
Sen Kiko Pangilinan and Sen Bam Aquino.
Yeah.
Pero we really hope, siguro,
Oh,
unti-unti nang papasok
please,
sila
yes.
sa Magic 12.
Mm.
So, sabi ko, definitely in this Senate, magsasayang lang ng it's not feasible at all. And until they said na, why not ML? Kasi it's a new party list. We need to start strong. So why not ML? Lalo na yung advocacy ko, tama naman. Kasi tama naman, angkop naman dun sa mga sectoral.
Tama.
Because human rights and social justice.
Yes.
And remember, Red, when I was the chairperson of the Senate Committee on Social Justice, Welfare and Development, Rural Welfare and Development. Kasi natanggal nga ako doon sa Committee on Justice and Human Rights,
Yes.
but I remain to be the
Hindi
chairperson
tinanggal
of
doon.
that Social Justice
I
Committee.
see. Okay.
I was a principal author of laws like 4Ps, the 4Ps Institutionalization Law, and also the Magna Carta of the Poor. And these are social justice legislations. So, and then ang mga iba-ibang sector, even if they have distinct attributes, the farmers, fisher folks, women, children, youth, IPs, LGBTQ, plus urban poor, these are the sectors that we represent. They have distinct attributes, pero merong isang ideal na nagbabind sa kanila, and that's social justice.
Okay.
Because those who have less in life should have more in laws.
Tama.
That is social justice. So sabi ko, oo nga. And saka para I have a platform for my advocacies. Yes, I will still pursue my core advocacy, especially human rights and justice, even under any capacity, even as a private citizen or as a lawyer. Pero iba rin kung nakapwesto ka. And I truly believe also that when you introduce reforms in government, in our systems, especially political system, it's easier to do it from within the system rather than looking outside.
Yeah. Is that why, tawag doon, you chose to try to get into Congress than Senate this time
Yes.
around? Yeah.
Yes, and look,
Uh,
I mean, because look at the Quadcom.
mm-mm.
It's performing well. It's performing better. In fact, di ba? Actually, I was pessimistic. I was skeptical about Quadcom. Akala ko it's all politics lang
Yeah.
dahil nag-break up na sila.
Oo.
Yung unit
Ako rin, honestly.
Di ba? Di ba?
Ako
Sabi
rin
ko,
parang, this is gonna be, charades to. Parang,
Charade. Just to try
Oo.
to destroy the Dutertes. It's
Oo.
all political. But as the hearings went on, maganda naman ang nangyayari kasi narinig natin yung mga iba't ibang mga revelations. Sila Garma,
Yeah.
di ba? And then meron pa daw. Yung
Yeah.
mga binivet nila ngayon.
Yeah.
Meron pa daw.
Okay, great.
So, it's performing okay.
Yeah.
Tapos inaabot pa sila ng hating gabi. And even past midnight. In other words, they are very determined to ferret out the truth.
You running for ML party list, tawag doon, who convinced you to do so?
My party mates,
Oo.
sila Kit Belmonte,
Okay.
who's actually our campaign manager
Yeah.
now. And then my co-nominees,
Oo.
sila former Congressman Ted Bronner Bagilat, and the third nominee, si Congressman Erin Tanyada,
Yeah.
and a few others in our party. So
Oh.
nakumbinsi naman ako last minute.
Ano ko lang, ika-clarify ko lang because honestly, before a lot of things happened, medyo hindi ako, like my ear wasn't on the ground for a lot of like political things happening. When I joined the Lenny campaign before, and you were part of the senatorial slate and everything, si Attorney Dino asked me na, "Uy, we need," kasi he can't be there because he
Yung
was
standee na
he
lang.
was a political prisoner. Standee. So ako parang every time, parang I think mga third or second rally ko to, every time na nakita ko yung standee, parang nakakatuwa. So like parang ngayon lang ako nakakita na nagka-campaign ng standee. So kakusap ko si Attorney Dean, sabi ko, pwede bang ako yung mag-aangat ng standee this time habang nagsasalita ka? So it was because I'm a comedian and I wanted a fun thing to do. Because at that time, I had a very mundane line lang. So parang I want to do something fun.
Oo.
So I got the standee and I waved it around, ganyan-ganyan, nakatawa yung mga tao. And then Attorney Dina started saying what you were doing while you were in prison. And then ako parang Gangyayari ba to? Kasi he was saying na you were still writing laws
Yeah,
on pen and paper
yeah.
during during
Tapos
at the time that you
pinapalabas
were.
ko para i-encode.
Oh my God,
Tsaka yung mga
grabe.
posts ko
How,
rin, whether FB or Twitter noon,
when
hindi
you're
pa X,
saying, like,
I'll just write
yeah,
and then
write
they
it
will
on,
encode and then they will post.
as in pages and pages and pages of.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I have a long yellow pad
Uh-huh.
and then I have many pens.
So, when we're talking, like, para lang put into perspective.
Yeah.
Kasi, no, people don't write on paper anymore, di ba? Parang that's
Back
a
to
very.
basics nga ako eh. Even sa shower,
how-
wala na akong
How
shower.
many pages of these things? Kasi kung loto,
Depende kung gaano kahaba yung law. It could take 10 pages, 20 pages, and more than 20 pages. Although not all laws directly written by me,
But still.
handwritten. Yung iba, dinadraft din ng staff ko.
okay.
And then papadala nila yung draft, but I would have a lot of inputs,
Input.
a lot of corrections,
Uh-huh.
ganon to be inputted in the draft. Pero yung corrections ko, syempre, ano rin yan? Handwritten din.
Why still serve on an administration that had betrayed you?
I was given a mandate.
Ah,
My
okay.
mandate in 2016, when I was elected, na number 12 ako sa Senate,
Yes.
I had a mandate for 6 years.
Uh-huh.
And the fact that I was incarcerated, but not convicted,
Yeah.
I'm still presumed innocent
Yes.
until proven otherwise. And then I was still a member of the Senate. That did not oust me from the Senate. The fact that I was, pwede ka lang i-oust kung convicted ka na by final judgment.
Mhm.
But since hindi pa, magta-trial pa lang and all, so I was still a member of the Senate.
Yeah.
So even if mahirap sa akin, since I received the mandate of more than 14 million
Mhm.
from the voters,
Mhm.
it was also my duty.
Yeah.
Kasi at saka, sinisweldohan pa rin ako ng gobyerno
Oo,
as a senator.
pero
and
alam
then
mo
my
yun, ma'am,
staff-
parang,
My staff was still there,
Yes.
intact, working at the Senate.
gets.
So,
It's such a, ano lang, parang, alam mo yun, pag ako, ang sakit na lamunan ko, hindi ko papakita dito.
Ito mahirap because puro
Yeah.
lang ako filing and filing of bills and resolutions. Karamihan di naman nila pinapansin.
Mm.
Ano nila, i-assign nila sa committee, but the committee would not touch it. Konti lang. At least
Mhm.
nakalusot nga yung 4Ps law and
Mm.
then yung Magna Carta of the Poor and a few others. Pero yung karamihan, lalo na mga human rights related na legislation ko, I have several human rights pieces of legislation. Di nila ginalaw. But I still filed and filed.
Yeah.
And much as I would want also to participate in person or even via telecon lang,
Yeah,
teleconferencing, in various hearings and sessions, lalo na sa mga high profile, remember yung mga Farmally,
Yeah, tama. Oo
scandal,
nga, ang dami.
I really wanted to participate.
Oo.
I asked that I be allowed, kahit ano lang, via videocon. Doon ako sa reception area, doon sa
Oo.
custodial, at nandun yung monitor. And hindi pa rin nila ako pinayagan. I was not asking to be allowed to go there
Exactly.
in the Senate in person. Kasi
Oo.
mahirap din yun. May mga isang batalyon ako ng escorts lagi noon as
Oo.
if I would be
Oo, akala mo naman
escaping.
makakawala. Akala mo si Hannibal Lecter yung kulang na lang, igano ka na, lagyan ka na ng mask ng pang
Oo
hindi
nga.
makangat eh. Oo.
And that should be expensive also for the government.
Oo.
Sana man lang I was allowed nga via telecon, especially nung pandemic, di ba?
Yeah.
Most of the senators actually participated via
Zoom, yeah.
via Zoom
Mm.
because they amended the rules of the Senate
Yes.
to allow
Oo nga.
videocon.
Ma'am, sorry. I could,
Yeah. Ang
hopefully
bilis
I
ng
could talk
oras.
to you another hour. Pero I'm siguro I'm allowed one last thing to talk about, no? You fought for a lot of people's human rights and paid for it dearly. Due process is a term that's been thrown around, and
Yeah.
ikaw na you weren't given a lot of the proper rights that you're supposed to have in your incarceration. Do you still believe in this system?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let me explain
Mm.
briefly. Okay. The justice system, our justice system actually failed me initially.
Yeah.
Kasi nung pag-issue pa lang ng warrant of arrest sa akin, nung February 2017, my lawyers immediately went to the Supreme Court, asking the Supreme Court to quash, to nullify the warrants of arrest kasi may mga depekto.
Yeah.
But ang nangyari, 9-6 ang boto, 9 in favor, 9 justices, majority vote, in favor of dismissing my petition, denying my petition, and 6 lang yung nag-dissent. So, talo. That's why, nag-proceed. And matagal. Almost 7 years ako bago ako nga nakalaya. So, I felt the justice system failed me. But, I could not afford to lose faith in the justice system. Dahil ang paniwala ko, it is only through or within the justice system that I could prove my innocence and I would be vindicated. How else? Hindi naman pwedeng sa labas ng justice system ka mag-prove ng case mo.
Tama.
Diba? So I had to bear with it, even if it was mahirap, masakit, magastos rin, and all. Diba? But no choice. So I could not afford, and especially I'm a lawyer, so I cannot afford to lose faith in the justice system, even if I felt it failed me initially.
Yeah. And which led you to 7 years of
Almost
unjust
7
incarceration.
years. And then tumagal pa ng tumagal kasi there were several judges who inhibited themselves, parang umiiwas ba
Tama.
sa
Ayaw
kaso.
nilang hawakan. Because,
Ayaw nilang hawakan. It's a very hot case.
Yeah.
Diba? So, ganon. And that's my message. Let's not lose faith.
Yeah.
Even if ang daming depekto, maski ang political system natin, napakadami pa rin depekto dahil nga hindi pa rin na-enact so far yung mga yung anti-dynasty law, yung mga ganyan, and then yung mga cases of massive vote buying during elections, and then the kind of candidates, some candidates that we have, yung mga ang dami pa mga dapat ayusin. So, while we are frustrated, but we cannot afford to lose faith and hope. And hope was the one that I clung to for almost 7 years. So ganun lang ang aking pananaw.
Grabe, ma'am. Medyo serious talk show. It's on at One News. Every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Kung wala kayong TV, please, you can just go to YouTube, type it up. I think this is a very important episode for everyone to listen, and I hope a lot of people listen to your story and look you up and check out all of the things na you've done so far. The stories na, alam mo yun, we haven't even touched nung hinostage ka noong 2022. Parang wala lang.
That would be one whole episode.
Parang nasa number 7 lang siya sa mga highlights ng buhay mo eh. Parang ganun. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you for being
Thank
brave.
you, Red.
I appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much. My pleasure.
Thank
My
you, thank you.
absolute pleasure. Thank you.